Hello everyone and welcome to Dr. Sophie Senior Advice. Have you ever wondered how our relationships evolve as we get older? Or why do some couples appear to get closer as they get older, while others seem to move apart? In today's video, we delve into the profound realities about love, intimacy, and connection that every guy over 50 should understand, whether you're dealing with new physical and mental changes or simply want to keep the spark alive. This video will walk you through everything, from physical closeness to how simple gestures may strengthen your bond more than before. Stay tuned to learn the secrets of emotional relationships, the surprising significance of confidence, and how adapting to new types of pleasure can strengthen your bond. And if you've ever been unsure about how to deal with the changing needs and desires that come with age, you won't want to miss the 8th point. It could be the game changer you need to keep your relationship stronger, more rewarding, and full of genuine intimacy. So stick around to the conclusion, because each point will provide insight into how to embrace these changes with confidence, empathy, and newfound passion. This could be the most enlightening video you view all year, revealing a new level of connection with your lover beyond anything you've ever felt. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. The first revelation: true intimacy transcends the physical realm. In your 20s or 30s, it's tempting to imagine that passion is primarily fueled by physical desire, an impetuous fire that requires just the smallest spark to ignite. However, as you get older, your heart's desires change dramatically. Emotional depth, mental connection, and shared understanding form the essence of intimacy. Women in this wonderful stage of life also crave something considerably more meaningful than a fleeting thrill. They long for companionship, the comfort of a partner who listens with presence, and the wonder of meaningful talks that make them feel valued. Each caring gesture, a soft touch on the shoulder, a long-lasting hug, or a glance full of warmth and understanding, begins to possess a power far bigger than words can express. If you believe that physical contact is all that keeps the flame alive, you risk missing out on one of life's greatest treasures. In these years, closeness is woven into the fabric of life's little moments, forming a subtle yet enduring bond. A soft embrace, a tender touch, or simply being present without saying anything create an environment in which love can develop. Understanding the natural rhythms and alterations that your body goes through is essential for this journey. Ignoring these changes might not only upset your harmony, but also cause distance and misunderstanding between you and your partner. Aging is a natural component of this new era, and it causes wants to shift. However, it is this progression that lends intimacy its richer, more complicated beauty. Desire persists, but in new and unexpected ways, reminding you that it has not vanished. It has simply deepened, requiring your attention and patience. This phase of life necessitates adaptation, a conscious decision to choose quality over quantity in personal times. Open and honest discussions about expectations, aspirations, and boundaries are crucial. When you work together to develop this understanding, your relationship matures in ways that only time and mutual respect can provide. When fostered with care, trust, and kindness, intimacy flows naturally, reaching depths beyond what you've known before. Then there's confidence, a force stronger than ever at this age. Self-confidence is a potent aphrodisiac, emitting an attraction that nothing else can match. As bodily changes manifest, it is natural to experience moments of insecurity, and if left uncontrolled, this self-doubt can gradually undermine connection. Remember, what actually captivates your lover is how you handle yourself now, not how you appeared decades ago. Confidence, shown through a steady glance, a warm smile, and a respectful, loving touch, serves as a method to invite your partner into a zone of trust and safety. When you recognize your own worth and honor your partner's, the passion you share is renewed with a fervor you may have thought was faded. In terms of self-esteem, you'll notice that age adds an intensity and authenticity that youth cannot match. Accept this chapter with open arms. Know that love, respect, and true closeness are not only possible, but also more exciting and authentic than ever before. The second essential realization. The second critical revelation for every man over 50 is the deep power of honest and heartfelt communication. When we were younger, it seems that many topics were cloaked in obscurity, particularly those involving relationships. We were typically encouraged to deal with problems quietly, as if vulnerability was a weakness that should be avoided. However, as we age, the need of honesty, transparency, and open discussion becomes increasingly clear. Discussing feelings, expectations, and desires is today regarded as the foundation of a true and thriving partnership. The old assumption that a guy should be stoic and self-sufficient, handling everything alone, is no longer applicable. Embracing vulnerability and sharing it with your spouse can be a tremendous source of strength, a gesture that enhances connection beyond the physical. Relationships at this stage of life benefit greatly from open interactions in which each partner's wants and feelings are respected. So many problems stem not from a lack of love, but from silent and often painful misunderstandings caused by guesswork. Both partners left, attempting to read each other's minds. To break the cycle of miscommunication, master the art of straightforward and compassionate dialogue. Ask the important questions, listen carefully, and explain yourself clearly and compassionately. If something seems off, talk about it calmly. Inform your partner if you are satisfied or concerned about something specific. This openness encompasses previously considered sensitive or taboo issues, such as changes in sexual desire, concerns about attractiveness, and age-related fears and insecurities. Addressing these issues openly may be extremely liberating and have the potential to bring you closer than ever before, reinforcing the trust that is necessary for a long-term partnership. However, communication is more than just speaking. It also includes the art of actually listening. Many guys have been conditioned to believe they must know all the answers or feel obligated to solve every problem for their relationship. What genuinely matters, however, is the act of being present rather than the process of mending. Sometimes all your partner needs is to know that you're there, totally engaged and compassionate, ready to just understand and support them. The gift of undivided attention, the act of listening without interruption, demonstrates a degree of caring and respect that words cannot describe. By actively listening, you demonstrate that you value her thoughts and emotions, so creating a safe and trusting environment in which she feels seen, heard, and understood. This culture of transparency serves as the foundation for a meaningful and long-lasting relationship, allowing both partners to be their actual selves. In this space, intimacy blossoms, fed by trust, empathy, and the realization that your relationship has evolved into a safe haven built on love, mutual respect, and the power of honest emotional communication. The third essential truth. The third key reality that any man over 50 should accept is the critical need of retaining spontaneity and a sense of adventure in the relationship. Routines gradually creep in and become ingrained in daily life. The one spontaneous laugh, the thrill of the unexpected, and those exquisite moments that seem to happen without effort can fade into distant recollections. However, this period of life, with all of its rich experiences and wisdom, is ideal for reigniting those sparks and introducing new levels of excitement to the partnership. For men in their 50s and beyond, this could imply realizing that spontaneity, far from being a thing of the past, has the potential to reignite intimacy and connection in ways that are more gratifying and thrilling than ever before. Consider recreating the romance, infusing these years with new memories and important events that combine the new and the familiar. Small surprises and interruptions in routine become little love letters that bring you closer together. The excitement of planning a surprise weekend getaway, organizing a beautiful candlelight meal at home, or discovering a new interest or activity together are all effective methods to keep things moving and avoid the relationship from getting stagnant. Each shared trip, no matter how great or small, puts fresh life into the relationship, reminding you both that love can be ageless. Just like in the beginning, those moments of playfulness and laughter reignite the sense of exhilaration, but now with the wisdom and shared history to enrich it even further. Many of us believe that as we get older, our enthusiasm for the unexpected fades, yet this couldn't be further from the reality. The benefit of reaching this stage of life is that you have the freedom and bravery to try new things without the constraints that may have previously held you back. Trying something new, whether it's taking a cooking class together, dancing in the living room to your favorite song, or going on a spontaneous road trip, allows you to relive the thrill of discovery. When you and your partner leave the comfort zone of routine and embrace a let's try it mentality, you're not just having fun, you're also creating a deeper sense of togetherness that stands the test of time. It's not simply about big gestures or complex arrangements. In reality, some of the most beautiful moments come from simple, unexpected acts of kindness and compassion, such as bringing home her favorite flowers on an ordinary Tuesday, suggesting a walk in the park at sunset, writing a passionate note in her book, or delivering a genuine praise, simply because all of these simple acts express affection and attentiveness. They are little gifts that say, I still see you, and you continue to surprise me. These are the moments that elevate ordinary life to the extraordinary. Moments that remind both of you that love can continue to grow, deepen, and surprise no matter how long you've been together. These shared spontaneous moments create a safe, warm place in which you may both be vulnerable, excited, and even fun in a relationship that has been up and down for decades. Being willing to attempt new things together restores a sense of community and connection. It reminds you both of what made you fall in love in the first place, bringing that freshness back into the present. Laughter, in particular, may be a powerful technique for building intimacy. Sharing in a humorous or unexpected event, such as an impromptu game night, a road trip sing-along, or a cooking experiment gone horribly wrong, can form precious and unforgettable bonds. The key is to keep the relationship from becoming monotonous, as if everything has already been said and done. Routine has its uses and can provide a sense of stability, but too much predictability can dull the spark. When you and your partner are willing to discover new parts of each other and continue to seek moments of joy and surprise, your relationship transforms. You both begin to rediscover each other with new eyes, finding delight in the familiar and excitement in the unknown, just as you did in the early days of love, but with a greater depth and understanding that only time can bring. It's tempting to imagine that being spontaneous entails planning large trips, but the truth is that even the tiniest actions can have the greatest impact. An invitation to a sunset stroll, an unexpected evening spent stargazing, a thoughtful gift, or even a kind remark can transform a dull day into a memorable one. These simple gestures demonstrate that no matter how long you've been together, you're still eager to engage in moments of intimacy. Spontaneity in these years does not imply disregarding prudence. Rather, it entails choosing to view each day as an opportunity to make each other feel loved and appreciated in new ways. One of the most valuable benefits of encouraging spontaneity is that it promotes intimacy. Every shared adventure, no matter how tiny, demonstrates the strength of your relationship. Every laugh, surprise, and unexpected moment of tenderness strengthens a bond founded on love, respect, and shared joy. So keep your curiosity open, be willing to try something new, and allow laughter and surprise to be as much a part of your life as they were when you first started. You'll discover that the love you share may seem as new, exciting, and rewarding as ever, thanks to a foundation of trust, mutual understanding, and the lovely memories you continue to make together. As you and your partner plan for the future, keep in mind that love is a constantly growing experience. A relationship is like a lovely music with calm notes and crescendos. By choosing to instill spontaneity and a spirit of discovery in your life, you are not only nourishing your connection now, but also guaranteeing that your love grows and flourishes with each passing year. Together, you're leaving a legacy of joy, laughter, and unshakable companionship, one tiny adventure, one simple act of love at a time. The fourth vital lesson. Every man over 50 must embrace the unquestionable value of maintaining both physical and emotional wellness is critical to keeping the relationship's flame alive at this stage of life. It's normal to notice how your body changes, which can sometimes feel like a challenge to your self-esteem, and by extension, the quality of your relationship. Ignoring or pretending that these changes aren't happening might erode your confidence and make it difficult to stay engaged. However, prioritizing wellness, body, mind, and heart not only improves your quality of life, but also strengthens the link you have with your partner, ensuring it remains as lively and passionate as ever. Taking care of your physical health becomes an essential tool for preserving intimacy. Dedication to regular exercise, a balanced diet, and a good night's sleep builds the groundwork for the energy, vitality, and confidence required for a satisfying relationship. Exercise does more than simply keep your body healthy. It also releases endorphins, which are feel-good hormones that improve your mood, reduce stress, and make you feel alive. This rush of endorphins promotes a sense of well-being and self-confidence, which influences how you approach your spouse and how receptive you are to connection. With a strong physique, you'll have greater stamina, not just for daily tasks, but also for those private shared moments that bring you and your spouse closer. It's easy to overlook how much physical well-being influences relationships. When you feel good in your skin, it shows in every contact. Your companion will experience this vibrancy and energy, which exudes confidence and positivity, creating a dynamic that promotes attraction and closeness. Caring for your body sends a message to your spouse that you value yourself, and this self-esteem becomes a mutual source of strength. Your body's changes do not have to be frustrating. They can serve as a trigger for adopting a lifestyle that increases the energy, comfort, and satisfaction you bring to your shared existence. However, maintaining the relationship spark is about much more than physical health. Emotional well-being is just as important, if not more so, in developing a meaningful and lasting link. Men have long been conditioned by society to believe that they must be the unbreakable rock, never revealing vulnerability or seeking help for their emotional problems. But in reality, accepting your emotions and learning to regulate them is one of the most powerful indicators of maturity and strength. When you actively care for your mental health through therapy, meditation, or even honest chats with a friend or loved one, you create an internal space in which you may be totally present, open, and emotionally available to your partner. Emotional well-being is about understanding difficulties rather than avoiding them. It's about taking the time to explore your emotions and exposing the anxieties, doubts, or concerns that could otherwise cause distance in your relationship. Therapy and mindfulness techniques can be wonderful tools for self-discovery, teaching you how to handle life's ups and downs with strength and grace. When you take these steps, you become a partner who can listen, empathize, and support without feeling the need to fix everything. Someone who brings a calm, steady presence that fosters emotional intimacy and trust. The road toward emotional equilibrium can also enhance self-awareness, helping you identify what truly important in your relationship. Working through any concerns or unresolved issues allows you to approach your partner with compassion and patience, which deepens the connection in those quiet, vulnerable moments when you may express your worries and joys without fear of being judged. Intimacy flourishes in ways far more profound than words alone can express. This balance between body and mind, physical health, improving your vigor, and emotional health, deepening your depth, forms the foundations of a meaningful and resilient connection. When you commit to cultivating both, you establish a relationship that not only sustains but thrives. Your partner will notice a difference in the way you listen, present, and address shared challenges and joys. Instead of letting the years pass by in a routine, you deliberately nurture a connection rich in warmth, understanding, and shared purpose. Finally, taking care of your physical and mental health is about more than simply feeling better right now. It's about establishing the framework for a relationship that will grow, adapt, and bring delight for years to come. This balance provides both you and your partner the room to thrive separately while strengthening the link that unites you. In this space, where self-care, empathy, and love intersect, you will discover that your relationship is more rewarding, lively, and enduring than ever before. The fifth crucial insight every man over 50 should embrace. The fifth critical insight that any guy over 50 should accept is the fundamental need of developing patience and respect for his partner's journey of development. She is going through her own physical, emotional, and hormonal transformations just like you are. These changes obviously influence her outlook on life, her interactions, and even her demands within the partnership. Recognizing and appreciating this reality with empathy and understanding lays the groundwork for a peaceful, resilient, and most importantly, respectful partnership. This stage of adulthood has unique obstacles, but within those challenges lie great chances to strengthen your bond of companionship and love, as long as you both approach it with patience and care. Navigating these transitions together is essential for developing a healthy and fulfilling partnership. Hormonal changes, for example, can have a big impact on your mood, energy, and sexual desire. Your partner may exhibit affection in different ways, requiring more emotional connection on some days and more space on others. These changes are a normal part of life's journey, and learning to accept them without judgment or irritation is critical to preserving trust and connection. Try not to consider her unexpected emotional shifts or low energy levels as a personal slight or indicator of disinterest. These changes are not a result of her love for you, but rather the natural progression of her body and spirit. Choose compassion above frustration or misunderstanding. Approach these situations with an open heart. And whenever you notice tension, take a step back to give her the space she needs to express herself without pressure or assumption. An open conversation about the changes you're both going through, approached with no expectations or judgments, can be incredibly restorative. Show her that you are on her side and entirely devoted to understanding her situation. This active support builds trust and intimacy, cementing the link that keeps you together during life's ups and downs. Respecting your partner's space and personal needs is just as crucial. She may require time alone, moments to absorb her emotions, or days of seclusion to reconnect with her own identity. Instead of seeing these demands as indicators of estrangement, see them as essential to her emotional equilibrium and well-being. Everyone requires space to grow separately, and by allowing her this freedom, you are demonstrating not only respect, but also a profound, unconditional love that will draw her closer to you. These peaceful minutes alone allow her to return to the relationship with a restored sense of self, and your willingness to provide that space reinforces her trust in your understanding. In a relationship that values each partner's uniqueness while encouraging togetherness, it is critical to strike a balance between giving space and remaining there for each other. It's the dynamic of knowing when to back away and when to approach, the quiet understanding that allows both of you to feel safe in the relationship. By allowing her to care for herself, you demonstrate that your love is supportive rather than possessive, one that cherishes her autonomy as much as your link. This patient-centered approach creates the framework for a strong, developing connection. Honoring her wants and changes allows you to develop alongside her, establishing a partnership that adjusts smoothly to the seasons of life. Maturity provides you with the insight to recognize the power of patience, the beauty of mutual respect, and the delight of a love that grows with each new stage. Embracing this balance will help your relationship thrive, offering a sense of peace, understanding, and companionship that grows with each shared experience. Respecting each other's progress will result in your love not only lasting but also expanding, exposing new depth and possibilities that make this period of life more meaningful than you could have dreamed. The sixth vital insight: every man over 50 must grasp the deep importance of maintaining passion even after years of living together. Couples might easily slip into the comfort of routine, ignoring those simple but meaningful gestures of affection and concern. There is a misperception that once love is established, it does not require ongoing nurturing or manifestation. However, it is precisely at this point in life, when familiarity has set in, that romance should be nurtured with even greater passion and determination. Small acts of love, while seemingly insignificant, have great potential to revive the relationship and enhance the emotional links you share. A passionate letter left in her purse, a candlelit meal prepared only for her, or a genuine compliment delivered over morning coffee can do wonders to rekindle the flame of intimacy. Romance does not have an expiration date. Rather, it requires ongoing attention to thrive. Each surprise you provide, no matter how tiny, acts as a powerful reminder that your lover is still highly loved and desirable. This regular display of affection becomes an important element of your relationship's emotional landscape, strengthening it and reinforcing your devotion to one another. Many men at this stage of life may believe, "I've done enough in the past," or "years of living together speak for themselves." However, romance is a critical component of any thriving relationship, regardless of how long you've been together. A simple gesture, a spontaneous act of generosity, or a planned surprise can rekindle emotions that have been dulled by time, everyday routines, and life's unavoidable hardships. These simple acts of love send ripples of joy throughout your relationship, giving it new life. Recognize the indisputable power of touch and physical connection. The language of love is frequently communicated through physical contact, which does not always have to be sexual. Even small, unexpected gestures, a warm hug when she least expects it, holding her hand while watching your favorite show, or a delicate kiss before you fall asleep, are lovely ways to bring romance into your daily life. These gestures go beyond words, instilling a deep sense of security, camaraderie, and care, building an environment conducive to love. Romance's appeal stems from its adaptability. It can take many forms, ranging from huge gestures that sweep your girlfriend off her feet to simple, intimate moments that whisper love and devotion. Whether it's planning a surprise weekend getaway, dancing in your living room, or simply looking into her eyes and expressing your love, these acts maintain your relationship fresh and alive, regardless of age. Each small act of romance builds on the previous one, resulting in a rich tapestry of shared experiences that strengthen your connection and increase your emotional intimacy. Finally, keeping romance alive is about more than simply the actions themselves. It's about the intent behind them. It is a commitment to consistently show your love and admiration, ensuring that your partner feels valued and treasured. You create an atmosphere of warmth and affection by reminding each other that your bond is worth celebrating every day. As you negotiate this chapter of your lives together, keep in mind that romance is a necessity, not a luxury. It is the thread that connects the fabric of your connection, resulting in a dynamic, fulfilling partnership that will stand the test of time. By actively cultivating romance, you not only enrich your relationship, but also build the framework for a future full of joy, laughter, and unbreakable love, a lasting tribute to the beauty of your shared journey. So embrace romance in all of its forms and watch as your relationship grows, exposing new levels of intimacy and companionship that make this stage of life one of the most satisfying ever. The seventh crucial lesson every man over 50 should embrace: the significance of adapting to new modes of closeness and pleasure. Recognizing that desire and sexuality evolve organically, our youth's focus on closeness may have been primarily physical, motivated by raw passion and youthful exuberance. However, as you move through this new stage of life, it is critical to acknowledge that emotional connection and mental engagement are now just as important, if not more so, than the physical act. Understanding the change can lead to a richer, more rewarding, intimate experience in which pleasure transcends physically. In this chapter of life, intimacy extends beyond the physical body, enabling you to explore deeper levels of connection. Yes, sex can alter. The body may respond differently throughout time, which is completely normal. However, this does not decrease its significance or the delight it can provide. Rather than being disappointed, welcome these shifts as an opportunity to develop new ways to interact with one another. Open and honest discussions about what brings joy and what areas could be improved are critical. They generate an atmosphere of trust and vulnerability, which are necessary for deeper intimacy. Experimenting with different types of affection and remaining patient with your own and your partner's limitations will be critical. Remember that pleasure does not follow a set formula. It can be freeing to discover and adjust to your body's new reality. You may discover that emotional connection is more important than ever, allowing closeness to be expressed in subtle but deep ways. Simple gestures, a soft touch on the shoulder, a relaxing foot massage, or even moments of comfortable shared silence can elicit sensations of connection that rival more overt demonstrations of physicality. The emphasis should now move from the number of physical interactions to the quality of the emotional connection. When both partners are emotionally connected to one another, pleasure flows more effortlessly, strengthening the intimacy between you. This emotional tie frequently enhances physical intimacy, creating each meeting into a memorable experience that lingers long after the moment has passed. You'll find that exploring intimacy at this point may be quite rewarding, resulting in a connection that seems more authentic, meaningful, and ultimately satisfying. The eighth essential insight every man over 50 should pay close attention to: understanding your partner's feelings and reactions following sexual encounters. This post-intimacy stage is especially enlightening, offering deep insights into your emotional and physical connection. Following an intimate encounter, many women become more sensitive and emotionally open. How you respond to her during this sensitive period might have a huge impact on your relationship. Men frequently underestimate the significance of post-sex contacts, yet it is precisely in this sensitive moment that expressions of care, sympathy, and consolation can make all the difference. Women often crave comfort, security, and warmth following intimacy, and your presence during this stage can either build or diminish the emotional bond. Taking the time to be attentive, hold her close, or simply engage in soft conversation creates an environment conducive to intimacy. Demonstrate that you are fully engaged and invested in developing this connection. Small actions like stroking her hair, enveloping her in your arms, or displaying genuine affection communicate to her that you respect the shared experience and her subsequent sentiments. By being emotionally present at these moments, you provide a safe environment for her to express her ideas and feelings, deepening your intimacy. It's in these quiet, introspective moments that you can genuinely strengthen your link, revealing that your connection is as much about emotional understanding as physical pleasure. Finally, being aware of your relationship's emotional landscape before and after. Intercourse will help you create a connection based on compassion, understanding, and mutual support. By adapting to the changing nature of intimacy and understanding the importance of post-intimacy exchanges, you can create the framework for a relationship that is not only long-lasting, but also profoundly rewarding. This stage of life promises deeper love, greater experiences, and an intimacy that goes beyond the physical, connecting you and your spouse together in a way that seems ageless and truly satisfying. As we conclude today's talk, let us take a minute to reflect on the useful insights we've gained together. Understanding the changing nature of intimacy, the necessity of emotional connections, and the value of cultivating romance can completely improve your relationships. So, what have you learned this far? I ask you to share one major takeaway from this video and how you intend to utilize it in your life. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please let us know by leaving your comment below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable content that can help enhance your relationship. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.